All right, what's going on, guys? Around a month ago, I made a video called Tether May Not Be Fully Backed by US Dollars. And that video is popping up right now in the corner if you want to check it out. I was reporting on that. I usually cover topics that are more educational about blockchain, but I thought it was a pretty big deal because there's such a heavy emphasis on Tether for specifically Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency purchasing um, in the community. And today, this just happened. There was a pretty big, and I know I'm not supposed to talk about the price of cryptos. I don't like talking about the price because it doesn't matter. But basically, when this news came out about Tether and Bitfinex, the price of Bitcoin tumbled about 10%. So there was obviously a cause and effect going on between the news coming out and the price of Bitcoin going down. So basically, it looks like Bitfinex used some of the money, about $850 million worth of the money from Tether to cover some of the losses that they had because they couldn't pay out some of their customers. I'll get into the details in the article, but I think this is alleged. Obviously, yeah, it says alleged right here. So it's not confirmed, but as I reported a month ago, there was some funny stuff going on with Tether. They changed the verbiage in their terms of service around what actually was backing Tether. Just to repeat, when you're dealing with a stablecoin, the backing asset should be a dollar sitting in a bank account or whatever fiat currency is being backed, unless, of course, it's something, a decentralized stablecoin like DAI. So let me just go ahead and read this and get some more details. The New York Attorney General's office has alleged that crypto exchange Bitfinex lost $850 million and subsequently used funds from affiliated stablecoin operator Tether to secretly cover the shortfall, according to an announcement published on April 25th. Attorney General Letitia James revealed that her office obtained a court filing alleging that iFinex Inc., the operator of Bitfinex, Tether Limited, and their associated entities were in violation of New York law in connection with activities that may have defrauded New York-based crypto investors. James stated, "Our investigation has determined that the operators of the Bitfinex trading platform, who also control the Tether virtual currency, have engaged in a cover-up to hide the apparent loss of $850 million of commingled client and corporate funds. New York State has led the way in requiring virtual currency businesses to operate according to the law, and we will continue to stand up for investors and seek justice on their behalf when misled or cheated by any of these companies." And New York does have some of the most strict financial laws on the planet for a reason. They are the finance capital of the world. And they got looked into. I guess people figured out what was going on. Again, this is alleged, but there is something happening. According to the filings, Bitfinex never revealed the loss to investors, with executives of the exchange and Tether engaged in a series of conflicting corporate transactions where Bitfinex got access to up to $900 million of Tether's cash reserves. Bitfinex allegedly took not less than $700 million from Tether's reserves and used the funds to hide losses and inability to handle clients' withdrawals. The court has reportedly ordered the operators of the companies to immediately cease the dissipation of the United States dollars that back Tether tokens and to produce investigation-related information and documents. The ruling also prohibits the companies from destroying potentially related documents. Hopefully they won't do that. On Twitter, crypto entrepreneur Alistair Milne noted that Bitfinex will pay a purported fair interest rate on what is, in effect, a loan. Additionally, 60 million shares of Bitfinex stocks were traded as collateral. Furthermore, Attorney General is seeking an injunction to compel Bitfinex and Tether to continue trading so as not to harm customers. Well, that's too late. Tether previously faced controversy after critics suspected the coin of operating on a fractional reserve while issuing more tokens than they had backing for and sending them to Bitfinex cryptocurrency exchange. Following a subpoena from U.S. regulators to both Bitfinex and Tether, the company ordered an unofficial audit which found that the stablecoin had the appropriate amount of backing dollars. So this is referring to, it happened God, 2 times, 3 times in the last couple of years, where people were very concerned that there wasn't actual real money backing all the tether that's out there. And I do believe in the last few days, I think it was the last 3 days, there was about 300 million tether printed, which was also pretty strange. So yeah, it's like having a printer press for U.S. dollars just sitting there, and you control the stable coin. You can just print this. So you can just print those tokens. Um, I don't like what this for people that don't understand blockchain and stable coins. This is concerning because it makes it out to seem like you know a blockchain based currency can just be created out of thin air, and that's just not how it works. So there is some education that has to happen here. It does kind of tarnish the community, but I think it's a good thing to crack down on this stuff. As I stated in the other video, I've always suspected that Bitfinex and Tether were maybe allegedly working outside the law, so to speak, with some of this stuff. But seems like New York is having none of it, and they're going to go after them. So the link for this article will be in the description. Please like, subscribe, and see you guys next time. Thanks.